He just rang up one day and I said, look, we will be thinking of it in the future. I said, I don't know how long. We've got a house down the coast that we're trying to sell, because remember the house was on the market down. So he said, okay, I'll ring you back in a little while. And he did. And I think he must have rung me about 4 times before I said, oh, well, why don't you send someone over? I think we might be ready.
Well, we might have still been sitting there on it, you know, had we not tested it out.
Yeah, it's true. He sort of kept us in our mind that we were going to do it. You know, I mean, we kept thinking, we'll do it once the house down the coast, but the house down the coast is only just sold. We might not have done anything until now. Yeah.
We had a couple come through.
And one of the reasons we originally decided to have an agent that was outside of just the suburb, because we felt that you've got the opportunity of bringing people from other areas that don't know about, and Sydney market, and you know, you're in Gosford, you're near the train line, you're near the hub of the town, sort of in the CBD, whereas some of the other agents are just local. You know, we thought we'd have more opportunity that way, and as it turned out, we were right. Yeah.
I think we just never felt under any pressure at all, you know, and we sort of talked you through the whole subject a little bit more than with the other folk, and we just progressed slowly because that's the way you sort of put it to us. We'd pull out any time. If we didn't get any offers, or we got some silly offers, we go off the market, come back again 3 months later. It didn't seem to be an issue for you guys, that sort of thing, whether it took a month or 6 months or whatever. So yeah, it was just, we had a good feeling about it.
I found too that Glenn was very careful about explaining to us any legalities that may crop up, going over documents very carefully and explaining each page carefully, each point on the contracts and things like that, which was made us feel very confident that he knew what he was up to, what he was about.
Some of the things that we got used to there, like steep driveway and that sort of thing, we thought maybe off-putting for some people. We got used to it, and so there was a couple of things, being amongst the gum trees. I think Glenn was really good at pointing that out as well, because we asked him specifically, you know, what's the issue here when people come through the door? What should we pay attention to? And so he was really good at identifying those things that would, you know, make or break it. I think we started off with a particular figure in mind, and we were prepared to negotiate around that at that point in time. It was only a couple of weeks in, and it's always a sort of a backwards and forwards thing. But I mean, to be fair, Glenn just sort of handled that really smoothly, and he just told us where we stood. Yeah.
Very smooth, really.
Once the photographs were taken, it was up on the internet the next day. Basically, that was all we were waiting for. Once that was organised, we had a couple of jobs we wanted to do around the house first, and so we had a bit of time to organise that a couple of weeks beforehand. But no, it happened very quickly and very smoothly once we'd actually, you know, pushed the button.
Of course, we've already told people. Definitely, yeah. We've already said to people what a good experience we've had. And
moving house is a stressful thing to do, and anything that can make it easy is welcome, and that was done, I think. Yeah.